So, good morning and welcome to a slightly grey, damp Saturday. I haven't been here for a week offering you anything because I've been really busy looking after myself and doing things in the garden. But this morning I felt it was appropriate to come back and just offer you a different way, a different insight in how we can allow ourselves to be more present, to be more grounded, to give ourselves the space to reconnect with ourselves. And today we're going to be doing that through our sense of taste, so through our senses in our mouth. So before we go any further, I would like you to go and get yourself something that you can enjoy and savour in your mouth. So, for example, I have gone and cut myself a very nice gala apple, which you can cut into segments. You only really need one little piece, or if you want to bring the whole apple, fantastic, wash it properly first. Possibly a square of chocolate, or if you're feeling really luxurious, a very posh chocolate, which I was very lucky to receive late as an Easter present from my partner. So stop the video, go get yourself something. Traditionally people use raisins with this technique, so whatever you can find downstairs that you would like to take the opportunity to really taste for the first time properly. Okay, be back with you in 2 minutes. Hi, so welcome back. Hopefully you've got yourself something you would like to try. From personal experience and what I witness in my life is that we quite often eat food and we get cravings for things, and we eat it and we can't even remember that we've eaten it sometimes. We certainly don't always taste it. We don't actually acknowledge the amount of preparation that's gone into it, or the fact of how much work has gone into it to start with to get it to the table. And I think something that is quite obvious in the times we're in at the moment is that actually it's becoming a little bit tricky sometimes to get those things that we just take for granted. So that's why one of the reasons I thought a meditation or a grounding exercise where we actually become present and aware of what we're using to eat to sustain ourselves. So this is a bit of a luxury really, because it's something that we would have as a treat. I mean, an apple for some people would be a massive treat. So what I'm going to ask you to do first is just to become prepared for this. So again, just find yourself a comfortable position, feeling your feet on the floor, and just becoming aware of how you're feeling, so how you're arriving. How are you physically feeling, and how are you emotionally feeling? And acknowledging that our mental energy is probably whirling around with lots and lots of thoughts. So we're just going to let that sit quietly for a little while. So how are you on this slightly damp Saturday? Okay, so now what I'm going to ask you to do is, first of all I'm going to say, please do not eat the piece of food that you have until I actually ask you to. Because it's really easy. And my experience of this is, and I've worked with organisations where I give everyone a piece of apple or a piece of chocolate, and before I've actually had any chance to say for the third time, please just look at it, it's gone in, because it's an automatic reaction. So I'd like you to take one piece of whatever. For me, I'm having a piece of gala apple. And this came about from an organisation I've been working with, and we cut 3 different apples up and worked with each piece differently just to see how people felt about it. And then with people's eyes closed, we actually said, right, okay, which is your favourite? And I think 10 out of 10 people preferred a gala apple to other well-known brands. So interesting. Okay, so the first thing I would like you to do is I would really like you to look at whatever it is you have. What does it actually look like? Have you actually ever really looked at this thing? If it's a piece of chocolate, have you really looked at it? Is it a raisin? Have you really looked at it? In this case, an apple. Have I ever really looked at it? I mean, it's magnificent. I can see this little hole where the seed would be that would make another apple tree, which would give more apples. It's got a protective shell. So acknowledging the look of it and the colour of it. Also hoping you have very clean hands when we're doing this. If not, stop, start again. So the colour. Is it hard? Is it soft? Okay. I'd like you just to smell it. What's it smell like? It smells beautiful. Sure smell like. Does it make you want to eat it more? Is that part of the whole experience? Have you noticed the smell before? Is it making you not want to eat it? Okay, so now just closing your eyes and just doing this. Just see if it's different without looking at it. So just aware without looking at it. What's it like? And then I'd like you to take just an ordinary sized bite and not to chew it, just to hold it in your mouth. This is going to be interesting for me to talk, so I apologise for speaking with my mouth full. Okay. So, without chewing, what's the texture like? Hard or soft? What's the flavour like? Can you taste it yet? Is it making you want to chew? Okay. And I'd just like you to bite into it and allow the flavour out, or to allow it to melt into your mouth. I have a cat that wants to join me, so excuse me. Does it taste how you imagined it from the smell, from the look of it? Allow it to move around your mouth. And now, just eat it. If you want to, don't spit it out. No one can see you. I'm quite happy eating mine, so I'm not going to spit mine out. But if you want to spit it out, no one can see you. You're not being filmed. Okay. Does the flavour get stronger as you chew it more? Can you chew it and eat it really slowly? Delicious. I'm very tempted to try the dark chocolate, but it's a little early in the morning. So, your challenge for today, and maybe this weekend if you choose it, is to prepare your food with love. So honour yourself. First thing is to honour yourself. Ask yourself, what do I feel like today? What is my body? Trying not to get caught in the cravings, because that's a big thing for a lot of people at the moment. What is my body telling me? Maybe on the healthy side, what is my body asking me for? And then if it's something you're not used to, maybe giving yourself a little bit more time to prepare it and to honour the whole preparation of. I'm not very good at this myself. But when I do actually take the time to love what I'm doing, especially if I'm cooking for somebody else and myself, it just tastes different. It's like a ceremony. So give yourself the ceremony. Honour the food. Honour the fact that it's been grown somewhere, that you've actually had to make probably more of an effort. It's been more difficult to get the food. And present it well. Make it look beautiful on your plate. And then, before you eat it, savour it. Smell it. Look at it. Enjoy it. What does it taste like? What does it taste like if you combine one piece of food with another? Does it go well? Or is there something else you think, oh, maybe if I put a little bit of horseradish on that? We get very caught in tradition and how we think things are supposed to be. Experiment, enjoy. Whenever you get cravings for snacks, go for it if you really feel like it. But when you open that bag of crisps, smell them. Maybe put them in a bowl, honour them, taste them, enjoy them. Take your time. That piece of chocolate, that chocolate biscuit with your cup of tea. As you go, just eat it. Stop, look at it, smell it, savour it, and enjoy. Allow yourself to be centred through food, the sensation of food, the smell of food, the whole experience. Anyway, that's made me feel hungry. I have some very ripe bananas downstairs, which I've been looking at for days. So I am going to go and make something amazing with my bananas. Even though I don't cook that often, well, bake, I am going to. So, have a fantastic Saturday. I hope this has just given you the sort of sense to just to take a breath. So to finish, just breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. One more, breathing in, breathing out. So be kind to yourselves today. Changing weather can be quite significant for a lot of people. It's a bit of a shock when the weather changes from warm to slightly cooler. But make the most of it. What can you do? What can you do around food? Anyway, enjoy, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.